Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Are you okay? We are back after a couple of weeks without coming here, without being here on Pan Edutainment because of the tragic situation we were in. Turagarutse nyuma y'ibihe bitoroshye tutaza hano kubigisha nje n'itsinda dukorana kubera ibihe bibi tumazemo iminsi. Abenshi barabimenye ko nagize ibyago mfusha umubyeyi mama wanjye, ariko turagarutse nyuma y'icyo gihe kitoroshye twari turimo, ariko ubu ngubu tugiye gukomeza n'amasomo. Ntabwo byari byoroshye rero, niyo mpamvu twahagaritse gahunda zose zo kwigisha hano kuri Pan Edutainment kubera ko kubura umubyeyi namwe murumva ukuntu bibabaje. Gusa ubu ndi kugenda njyakira nubwo bitoroshye. I hope most of you prayed for me. Ndizera bamwe muri mwe mwabimenye mwaransengeye, kandi n'ubu ngubu hari abagenda nyine bamfata mu mugongo. Rero nagarutse kugira ngo twige Icyongereza, ndetse nabo turi kumwe bose turi kumwe kugira ngo tubahe ibyo mukeneye kandi mukwiriye. We are here to give you what you deserve. So we are going to get started with our today's lesson. This lesson is very crucial, very important. You should know it. You should know this lesson because it helps you. These are conjunctions that are mostly used in English language. When people are speaking English, they use these conjunctions. We are going to talk about despite the fact that, as a matter of fact, in actual fact, or in the actual fact. So these are very wonderful conjunctions that you should know. These are very wonderful conjunctions that you should know. But before teaching you this lesson, I'd like to show you our today's word. Our today's word is this one: New Year's Eve. Do you know the meaning of New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve is the last day of the year. The last day of the year. Umunsi wa nyuma w'umwaka tuwita New Year's Eve. 21st of every year is New Year's Eve. This is the day where people celebrate, especially during evening. In the evening time, a lot of people celebrate this day. Yes, this day is called New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve no munsi wa nyuma w'umwaka ku itariki 31st. Yeah, on the 31st every year is the New Year's Eve. 31st every year is the New Year's Eve. This is the day where people celebrate, especially in the evening. Uyu no munsi abantu bishimira cyangwa se bajya kunezerwa cyane cyane ni mugoroba. Uyu munsi rero tuwita New Year's Eve. Itariki 31 za buri mwaka tuvuga ko ari New Year's Eve. So I am going to ask you the question kubera ko twegereje n'uwo mwaka. Nshobora kukubaza nti, what will you do on the New Year's Eve? Ese uzakora iki kuri uyu munsi kuri 31 za buri z'ukwa 12? What will you do? Ushobora kuvuga uti, I will go to watch fireworks. Nzajya kureba aho baturitsa cyangwa barasa ibishashi. That is what you can respond. Nuko ushobora kunsubiza. On New Year's Eve, on the 31st December, I will go to watch fireworks. Fireworks ni ibishashi. We call them fireworks. Good. New Year's Eve. That is our today's word. So we are going to start with the first conjunction, which is despite the fact that. This conjunction is mostly used especially for people who are not beginners. Despite the fact that. Do you know the meaning of despite the fact that? Do you know how to use despite the fact that? Despite the fact that means even though. This word, this conjunction means even though, even if, nubwo, despite the fact that. Yes, it comes to construct. It's like the opposite. It works as the opposite. It means even though. Iyi conjunction ivuga even though, nubwo. The structure is this one. You take despite the fact that, ugiye gushyira despite cyangwa gukora despite the fact that mu nteruro utangiza despite the fact that plus a subject plus a verb. Turaza no kureba ishobora no kujya hagati mu nteruro. We are going to see that. So, despite the fact that ihitijyana na subject plus a verb plus object. Yes. For example, you can say, hano ushobora kuvuga uti, despite the fact that it was raining, nubwo imvura yari irimo kugwa, they continued playing. Despite the fact that it was raining, nubwo yagwaga, they continued playing. Bakomeje gukina. So here we have subject here. Iyi niyo subject nababwiraga. This is verb to rain in past continuous. Despite the fact that it was raining, subject. So this is verb and this is the object. They continued playing. Nubwo yari irimo kugwa, bakomeje kugira gute gukina. Despite the fact that. Nubwo. Ushobora no kuvuga uti, they continued playing. Hamwe nababwira ko ishobora kujya hagati. Despite the fact that it was raining. You can also say, they continued playing. Bakomeje gukina. Despite the fact that it was raining. Nubwo imvura yari irimo kugwa. Good. Number 2 here, the second example, which can help you understand better the usage of despite the fact that. Despite the fact that she was tired, nubwo yarananiwe, she finished her homework. Yarangije umukoro we. Despite the fact that she was tired, nubwo yarananiwe, she finished her homework. Or you can say, she finished her homework, umukoro we yarawukoze neza arawurangiza, despite the fact that she was tired. Despite the fact that she was tired. That is the usage of despite the fact that. So are you going to create your own sentences by using despite the fact that? Yes, that is going to be good. Bigiye kuba byiza cyane nukora interuro yawe wifashishije despite the fact that. Ushobora kuvuga uti nanjye reka nkora interuro. Kavuga uti despite the fact that I was sick yesterday, I went to school. Nubwo ejo nari ndwaye ariko nagiye ku ishuri. I hope you learned my lessons on YouTube despite the fact that I was not around. Ndizera ko mwiza amasomo yo kuri YouTube nubwo ntari mpari. Nubwo ntari mpari ngo mbigishe. Yes, despite the fact that. Good. In actual fact. In actual fact, bivuze mu by'ukuri. In actual fact, this conjunction is used to emphasize the truth. It is used to emphasize the truth. Muri make dukoresha in actual fact. Iyo turi kugerageza gutsindagira ukuri kw'ibintu. Gutsindagira ukuri kw'ibihari. Kugira ibintu impamo. That is in actual fact. We use it to emphasize gutsindagira the truth, ukuri. For example, you can say, many people believe she is rich. Abantu benshi bazi ko ari umukire. But in actual fact, she isn't. Ariko mu by'ukuri ntabwo ari umukire. Nubwo bamwe bazi ko ari umukire. Many people believe she is rich. But in actual fact, she isn't. Nuko dukoresha in actual fact. Mary is telling us that she is hungry. Mary arimo kutubwira ko ashonje. But in actual fact, she isn't. She's joking with us. Nyamara mu by'ukuri ntabwo ashonje, ahubwo ari gushaka gukina natwe. She wants to joke with us. Ahubwo arashaka gukina. Ni urwenya ari kuzana. That is in actual fact. You can say, he looks confident. Arasa n'umuntu wifitiye icyizere. But in actual fact, he is nervous about the presentation. Do you get it? He looks confident. Arasa n'umuntu wifitiye icyizere. But in actual fact, ariko nge namubonye, mu by'ukuri, he is nervous about the presentation. Afite ubwoba n'igihunga. Ntabwo ari tayari kuri presentation bagiye kumuha ngo yibwira abantu imbere cyangwa se agire icyo atagaza. He is nervous about the presentation. That is what we call in actual fact. Mu by'ukuri. You can also say, Joseph always tells us that he speaks English very well. Joseph iteka tubwira ko avuga Icyongereza neza. But in actual fact, he can't make a sentence in a simple past. Nyamara mu by'ukuri ntabwo ashobora gukora interuro mu mpitakera cyangwa se mu gihe cyashize. But he always lies people that he speaks English very well. You can also say, these people have pretended to be sick, but in actual fact, they are very strong now. Aba bantu bigize nkaho barwaye. Bikoresheje, bigize nk'abarwayi. Nyamara mu by'ukuri barakomeye. Nuko badashaka kudufasha. But they are very strong. Good. As a matter of fact, this is the third conjunction that you should know. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, nanone bivuze n'ikimenyimenyi byongeye kandi. As a matter of fact. We use as a matter of fact when we add more details or more information. Iyo twongereye information mu nteruro, turi gushaka gutsindagira interuro, kumwe tuvuga ngo n'ikimenyimenyi. Mbahaye ibifatika. Ntsindagiye mbabwiye kuri iki kintu neza. That is as a matter of fact. For example, I can say, ushobora kuvuga uti, they love coffee. Bakunda ikawa. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. N'ikimenyimenyi, they drink it every morning. Bayinywa buri gitondo. That is as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. John speaks English very well. John avuga Icyongereza neza. As a matter of fact. Tomorrow, he will chair the meeting in English. N'ikimenyimenyi, ejo azayobora inama mu Cyongereza. John speaks English very well. John avuga Icyongereza neza. As a matter of fact, n'ikimenyimenyi, tomorrow he will chair the meeting in English. Ejo azayobora ya nama yacu mu Cyongereza. That is as a matter of fact. You can also say, you think I don't know him. Uratekereza ko ntamuzi. Niko uri gutekereza. You think I don't know him. As a matter of fact, he is my best friend. Nyamara n'ikimenyimenyi kugira ngo nkubwire ukuntu muzi. Ni n'inshuti yanjye magara. That is as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. This man is illiterate. Uyu mugabo ni nkandagira bitabo. Illiterate. Illiterate. As a matter of fact, he can't write his name in Kinyarwanda. N'ikimenyimenyi ntashobora kwandika izina rye mu Kinyarwanda. As a matter of fact. N'ikimenyimenyi. So, you should learn this lesson so that you can increase, you can develop your English conjunctions. kugira ngo uzamure ibyungo mu cyongereza cyawe nuko wiga iri somo neza cyane. Ikindi, you should come to our center, to our language center, in order to boost your confidence, kugira ngo uvuge icyongereza neza, uzamure confidence cyangwa se wizamurire icyizere muri wowe. Ngwino tukwigishe ku ishuri ryitwa Special Modern Language Center, utugurire n'ibitabo. Yes, you should try to learn English everywhere. You should try to look for English everywhere. Gerageza ushake icyongereza ahantu hose. Hano kuri YouTube, uze mu ishuri uganire n'abandi, uzamure level yawe, ugure ibitabo. Buy books. You should buy our books kugira ngo uzamure confidence, ujye uvuga ibintu nyine uri sure yabyo. Yes. So I really thank you so much, and we are together for the next days, for the next lessons. We are together for the next lessons, and we really admire you so much. Turabemera cyane. I and my team admire you so much. Nje ni team yanjye dukorana turabemera cyane. So thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.